How do you handle conflicts or differing opinions among the writing team or production staff? Carefully. I mean, I try to keep lines of communication open as much as possible, for one, and I wanna make sure that everybody feels heard, and whether that's writing team or production staff. I want everyone to feel like they have, they have some skin in the game. They have a little bit of, authority in whatever their particular role is, and, everyone's voice is heard. I never want anyone to feel like they can't say something. Someone has a great idea, I wanna hear it, I don't care who they are. Differing opinions, I mean, it always comes down to sort of who's in charge, and that person, especially anytime that I've been a showrunner, that person being able to just balance what the overall picture is. If it's, we're in a writers meeting and 3 people pitch something, sometimes I'll take the moment to say, "I think that's a great idea. I don't know if it fits in this particular situation, but let's hold on to that idea. Let's put it on the other whiteboard, and when we're going along, if we get to a point where we're stuck, we'll look at some of our ideas that are sitting over here. So I don't quite think it works here, but I like where you were coming from that. And I think you came to that conclusion because this, and this happened, and that was a great conclusion that you came to. It just doesn't quite fit here." So I'm pretty good about sort of shaping that sort of thing. At the same time, you don't wanna be crapping on someone. If someone has ideas and 4 times in a row you shut them down, they're gonna shut down, and they're just not gonna respond anymore. So there may be a few times here and there where I think, "I don't think this idea is great," but what I'll say is, I'll sometimes say, "Okay, let's brainstorm with that," or sometimes I'll say, "I don't quite know what that works, but let's play with it. Let's put it on the board, and then let's extend that out. How would that work for the rest of the episode if we did go that direction?" And sometimes you only get 3 or 4 steps down that path, and then the person goes, "Oh, actually, I don't think that works." And you go, "Oh, yeah, well, that was a great idea. Keep the ideas coming. Let's go back to where we were." And then you just go back and you keep going. So it's I mean, it's certainly a balancing game. You need to know your people. You need to know how many times you can say, "I don't quite think that'll work," and when you need to go, that may or may not work, put it on the board, let's brainstorm it." And then occasionally you're the one who's wrong. They put something up and we start brainstorming and you go, "Oh, that actually got us where we were going even faster than the way we were going. We're going with that." So balance. Making sure everyone feels heard, making sure everyone, has the ability to throw out their ideas and just play around with it, because just because you're in charge doesn't mean you have all the best ideas, excuse me. So, yeah, just let people throw out ideas and figure out which ones work, keeping the overall storyline in mind. How do you approach casting decisions and working with actors to bring characters to life? I am fortunate to say let me think. I wanna say 1. Yeah, I would say in my entire life, from being a teenager all the way up into my professional life, I think I've only regretted 1 casting decision I've ever made. Only once have I gone, "Oh, I made a mistake with this person, but we're in this and now I kinda have to go with this." I do tend to hit the nail on the head as far as casting goes, and normally I don't have a problem with that. So casting decisions, I can't even tell you why that is, because I don't do a huge amount of background checking on people. If someone shows up, if they've nailed their audition, if I've chatted with them in their audition, given them some redirects, they seem excited, they seem happy, they seem like they can handle whatever the workload is. They seem to respond to what I'm saying well. I'm pretty much good to go. Actors. Yeah, and I mean, bringing characters to life. See, I think that's a big combination of both the actor and the director, and as long as the 2 of you have a good working relationship, I think you could play around with stuff. And on set, I like I like shooting the way the script says. Get 1 or 2 real solid takes, and then some actors like to do a little improv, some absolutely don't. If it's an actor that likes doing some improv, as long as we've nailed the way that it is in the script, I'm totally open to veering off a little bit, doing some improv, seeing if there's any other ways of approaching it, taking the other actors' comments into, into account. If the camera operator's like, "Hey, I think I see something, maybe we should try it," I'm totally fine with that. So I like having a little bit of improv, a little bit of wiggle room, as long as we've done a good job of handling what it says in the script, because the script is written in a way to keep, the whole storyline concise. As long as that's done, I'm fine playing around with it a little bit, and as it says, bringing the character to life.